Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. For those of you who are new to my channel, child, let me introduce you to the Jungle Beauty Goddesses, the life-size fabric sculpture dolls you see sitting behind me. I created these dolls myself, and as I was sewing them, they would not stop talking to me. And this led to my Jungle Beauty Goddess book series, which is a juicy, sensuous story about human evolution, my Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle deck, Ancestor Money, and Spell Rings. But in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 72 Sigils of Power by Zanna, I think somebody says Susanna. So it's Zanna Blaise, who is a part of the Gallery of Magic, and this is the book. I'm doing a book review, but pretty much to show you how to use the book as well. As you can see, Magic, Insight, Wisdom, and Change. This is one of my favorite books, especially as a college instructor, teacher, professor. Some people are just so picky about the names. As you can see, this is a very trusted book for me. I think that anybody who is working with people, whether you are a coach or a coach, teacher, a trainer, anybody who is working with a lot of people, even if you are, in customer service, when you're working with people, it's so important to make sure that you work on your own baggage, because the energy that you're putting out, you have a big impact on the world because of the number of people that you come in contact with. So I always make this really bad joke to my students. I say, if you're a bad parent, you're only putting out like maybe a few, two or three negative influences into the world. That's not perfect. You're running a couple marriages, whatever. But when you're putting out a batch of students every semester because you didn't work on your baggage, on your triggers, then you're putting out this big ripple effect that is having a huge impact on the world. So I think even as parents, it's just a really bad joke, guys, by the way, as you can tell, but working on your baggage, working to change you, your own insight, your own wisdom, your own ability to see the truth, recognize the truth within yourself, be the highest and best version of yourself. You owe this to yourself, but when you're working with other people, that becomes even more important, because the people who you are helping, training, leading, teaching, coaching, mentoring, you are imbuing your flaws or the things that you didn't work on, your isms. I always tell my students, your isms, if you don't work on them, you pass them on to your students. So I'm going to show you a couple things in the book that I particularly, really love. But this book is really about you working on your own personality. It's about you using magic. I'm not going to say what I mean is, like, this is a book about you saying, look, I want to understand, jealousy and envy and how to get along better with other people, or understand why somebody may feel the way that they feel. How can I retain more information? How can I be more lovable? How can I create a more harmonious environment? How, you know what I'm saying? So you're working on a lot of your own ability to direct and shape the energy that you are sharing with others. So basically, with the 72 Sigils of Power by Zanna Blaise, I want to show you, as you can see here. The sigil is very simple, and what you're going to do, and I want to read it just so I don't, because in my mind, I've been doing it so long, as you can see, looking at my little bad nose. So you're going to choose a name and power and a subject you want to contemplate. You notice how you feel about this question or thought in this exact moment. So basically, let's say you say, okay, I want to understand how to communicate better with the people that I'm helping, or I want to learn how to control my emotions, whatever it is. You want to think about it. And as soon as you perceive your current feelings, you begin to scan the letters as instructed in the previous page. So what you're going to do is, when you look at the letters, I'm seeing, oh, here you go. Now it may look the opposite from the camera, but you're going to scan from right to left. So you're going to just look at the sigil and you're going to scan from right to left. Wait. As you are thinking about the thing that you want to change, so as you scan the letters, you continue to hold the thought, question, or subject in your mind. You don't force thoughts, but you allow them to rise. You stop when it feels right to stop. Sometimes you gain immediate insight or wisdom. Sometimes your feelings change. Sometimes nothing happens for a while, and that is okay. You repeat it if you want, as often as you want, or you may leave it at that. That's it, guys. Now, I do love a good candle because I love the ambiance. You know what I mean? I love the way it smells. I love the way it looks. You know what I mean? I like, I have a little, what do you call it? A pestle and mortar. I love creating a nice, beautiful spell with cinnamon and herbs and all of that because it's fun. But this magic, it works right away. It works faster. It's cleaner. I'm not sure how much this book costs. I'll look and see, but probably less than $15. It's not expensive. It's really easy to use. I have found that it works right away. Like sometimes I'll feel the vibration of the I think this is like a god name that you're using, but I'll feel like I get chills all over my body, or I feel like giant, butterfly wings are flapping on me. So that is how you use the contemplation magic. But let me just show you how. I took notes. Let me make sure, because I wanted to share my favorite one with you. So 104 is Veshar. So Veshar is for memory and knowledge. And if you are a future child like myself and you're learning something new, and my favorite subject is the brain, and the information is constantly changing because of changes in society. So on one part, it's the contemplation magic. This means you're going to be thinking about, you're looking for insight, you're looking for wisdom, you're looking to get new ideas. So this is the acceptance of new knowledge, your connection to memory. And then that's for the contemplation magic. And as you'll think about the problem. Here the sigil is on this page over here. And then for the next, you could do both. The results magic, which is Veshar, is to improve your memory, to understand a new subject, to speak clearly about a subject. So basically, when I'm in the classroom and I'm trying to go over new information, we need to work together, okay? So that's one of my favorites. And another one of my favorites is page 44, and that is to convey love. Now, one of the things I like to do is create a harmonious environment in my classroom, because I have over 200 students every semester, and from a variety of backgrounds and ethnicities and political perspectives. And so I'm always conscientious about, I want my students to love each other. I want my students to have this amazing experience where they feel connected to each other and to me, and that that we are family. Like for those 4 months that we are together, that whatever information that they're learning, it has nothing to do with who we are. So especially when I'm teaching my race and ethnicity class. So let me see. I'm sorry, I have the wrong page here. But basically, I guess you guys can see how it works. But releasing the love. I was trying to show you another one of my favorites. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm not in the classroom right now, but I'll be back in the fall. And that is, let's see, sharing your love. I think that is so important. So sharing your love. So here's another one. Now, this is a contemplation. So when I would do look at the sigil, Ka, and think about how can I share my love? How can I create a harmonious, loving environment for my students? And then another thing, I teach at a college where there's a variety of ages, like I said, ethnic groups, but then, you know, students from 20 to, you know, 40, you know, it's just a really diverse group of students. So I'm always thinking, how can I create a harmonious environment? So one of the things I came up with was to saturate my classroom with love before my students come in. You know, I would imagine this brilliant pink, like this pink light that was really fluffy and sparkly, and just saturate my entire classroom. And also to look at my class roster and like pray for all of my students, so that there would, you know, just to create that love, like to literally ask for this amazing semester, and sometimes burn a candle, a love candle with my students, with the roster, just blessing each one of them. So it didn't tell me to do that, but I contemplated, like, how can I share my love? Connecting to those who need your love. And so basically when I do the magic, I would just look at the sigil. I would think about how can I create a more harmonious environment. And as I am, you know, thinking about the problem I want to solve, I'll look at the sigil from right to left, and I would silently say the name Ka as I'm thinking about it. And then I would imagine just having this success using this magic, and that everything is working out, and my students are laughing and, you know, giving each other high fives, and I'm thinking, okay, that's the energy that I want. And as I'm looking at the sigil, close the book and you're done. Like, so, you know. So anyway, the 72 sigils of power, there are so many, like there's 72 angels. So you can work on like your self-esteem, if you want originality, safety in a storm, if you want to make wise decisions. I'm just reading from the table of contents. Teaching, welcome messages, the pleasure of success. If you want to be able to forgive, there's forgiveness. To stimulate coincidence, prosperity, the flow of love, collective wisdom. Guys, this book is bomb. Now, again, like I said, if you work with other people, this book is about transforming your energy so that you are able to, so that you are able to change like more of your inner world, or your soul energy that you are sharing and expressing with the world, to have this impact that you want to create. But anyway, I love this book. I've had a lot of great success with it. And, sometimes people tease me and they say, does your magic work? And I'm saying, I don't know, because everything I want has happened. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because the environment that I want, the love that I want to create in my classroom, it's kind of like, I think that once you use the magic, which is very simple and easy to use, you still have to do your part. But anyway, I really hope that this video can help someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darling, in the next video.